Papa says I won't see Rob here anymore, but he wouldn't tell me why not.
Straight from the door.
Need something?
Staying out. My cousin's out fighting dragons, and what do I get? Guard duty.
By defeating Ulfric at Whiterun, we have solidified the allegiance of the Jarl. Perhaps the Stormcloaks will soon lose heart for this little rebellion of theirs once and for all. I'm promoting you to Quester. Take this blade, a symbol of your new station and responsibility. I'll keep an eye on your progress. The Empire rewards excellence, and so do I. You'd be wasted as a regular soldier. I have special plans for you. You'll be of greater use to me with greater flexibility. Make your way to our hidden military camp in the Pale. Rikke will have important tasks for you, and will need you when we reclaim the capital. For the Empire. Controlling the Pale gives Ulfric a port town and takes the pressure off of Windhelm. But it's only a matter of time before it's back.
What is it?
Yes?
You see those warriors from Hammerfell? They've got curved swords. Curved swords.
No lollygagging.
What's the matter? You can't stand the sight of a strong Nord woman?
What are you looking at? I'm not afraid of you. No. Even if you... Boys, girls, dogs, elders. There's nobody I won't fight.
come to Dragon. It seems this damnable conflict has claimed everyone's passions of late. Me, I prefer my books and my spells. There's a tranquility in magic, don't you think? Take a look. You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mages College in Winterhold.
something to report? I need you to deliver some false orders to the Stormcloak commander in Dawnstar. But first, we need to get our hands on some rebel orders to make the forgeries. The Nightgate and Candlehearth Inns are frequent stops for Stormcloak runners. See if you can't convince one of the innkeepers to help you. One way or another, get me those documents. But don't do anything rash if you go to Windhelm. Well, soldier, can you do this? May the gods keep you. I never would have believed it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
The beds and beer are both lousy, you ask me. Hadring got himself another customer, eh? You see any other inns around here? Where else would I go to drink? Sure, walk away. I wasn't talking or...
Ah, hello there, traveler. I tend to keep my patrons' privacy. Yeah, sure it is. You don't fool me. I tend to keep my patrons' privacy. Well, if you insist. He was here, but he left. If you leave now, you can probably catch him. Or you can just wait here. He'll be back soon enough. Anything you need, just holler. No time to talk. Out of my way. We'll see about that. Skyrim!
Stay alert. Never know when it's still cracked up.
Very good. Let's see what you have here. Interesting. They know more of our plans than I expected. It would seem Fort Dunstad is in need of reinforcements. We'll make sure they won't be getting those. One moment while I correct some of these documents. That should do it. Make sure those forged documents get to the Stormcloak commander in Dawnstar. It'll throw him off our trail, allowing us to maneuver more freely. All right, then.
can't sleep well no matter how much.
Think you might be in the wrong place. Is that so? I don't recognize you. Why aren't you wearing your Stormcloak colors? I suppose it would be. Good thinking. All right, let's take a look. Ah, good. Looks like the reinforcements for the fort are on the way. And we have some information about enemy troop movements as well. Excellent. It's not easy running messages, what with Imperial scouts crawling all over the place. Well done. Why don't you grab yourself a drink at the Wind Peak before heading back? All right then.
Something to report? Your objective is Fort Dunstad. Meet the soldiers preparing for the attack, then join them in wiping out the rebels. Once you prevail, we will garrison the fort. Well, soldier, are you up to the task? I knew I could count on you, soldier.
something!
Keep an eye out for Stormcloak spies.
Fletching suits me. It's difficult and sometimes tedious. A well-made arrow strikes forth like the fury of
If it's arms or armor you need...
Taking the Pale gives us another port in Dawnstar and puts us within striking distance of Windhelm. That should make Ulfric a bit more cautious, huh? Battles are won by trained and disciplined men. Wars are won by talented and exceptional individuals. I'm raising you to Prefect. Take this blade as a gift and symbol of your new rank. You've earned it. Make your way to our camp in the Rift. We have a few surprises for the Stormcloaks lined up. Gods be with you. It's good we hold the Reach. Were the rebels to gain control, the silver mines would give them.
Everything's all right?
Need something?
Waiting. Insufferable waiting.
Something to report? All right, then. The General and I have our... You're going to Riften. My spies report the Jarl's steward Anuriel has arrangements with the Thieves Guild that would be rather embarrassing if made public. I need you to find evidence of her corrupt activities and use it to gain a measure of her cooperation. This will require stealth and discretion. The Jarl's guards won't take kindly to anyone rummaging through her steward's private quarters. Good. I can always count on you, can't I?
Thieves Guild is made in Blackbriar. One snap of her fingers and you could end up in jail. Worse.
Please help me.
That old woman who runs the...
Ain't no doubt about
You're
it.
trespassing here.
Thieves Guild
You'd
is
better
back.
clear out.
And they've got Riften in their grip.
You're trespassing here. You'd better clear out.
Out of my way. The son of the Jarl has no time for idle
This is your
conversation
last
with
warning.
travelers.
Get away from there, or else. You're trespassing
Welcome
here.
to Mist...
You'd better
I suppose
clear
you're here to extort something from me? Is that it? Well, what is it you want? So, you're an Imperial spy. Interesting. I have no strong love for the Stormcloaks, but I can't say I'm all that fond of the Empire either. This war of yours makes it difficult for a resourceful woman to advance her interests. Perhaps we can find a way for both of us to prosper from this unfortunate discovery? It would ruin me. I have a good thing going here. The Jarl benefits from my more creative arrangements as well, though it'd be impossible for her to admit that. Layla is a simple and traditional woman, which makes it easy to manipulate her, but impossible to regain her graces once offended. Look, perhaps we could come to some kind of agreement? What if I told you about a large shipment of gold and weapons? Oh no, I'm no fool. You'll learn what you need to know once we've come to an agreement. Well, I suppose I'm not left much choice in the matter, am I? Very well. I trust a hefty purse of septims will suffice. They're taking it by wagon to Windhelm. If you hurry, you'll catch them before they get far. It'll be a fairly slow-moving caravan. The shipment is quite heavy, and guarded by many men. Now let's pretend we never had this discussion. You're welcome in Riften.
You're trespassing
as
here.
long as you
You'd better clear out.
obey our laws.
You ask me, those brats in the orphanage are better off, now that old Brelard.
Something to report? Excellent work. I knew you'd bring back something useful. It just so happens I've got some scouts along the road. Meet up with them and together see if you can't overpower the caravan. The General and I have...
This doesn't concern you, friend.
Damn storm.
Well, look who it is. How have you been? Really? It just so happens we've been tracking a wagon for about a day now. So that's what's in there. Coins and weapons. How do you know that? That was crafty. I'm sure having a steward in the pocket will come in handy. Lucky for us that the wagon recently had a little accident. They're stranded now, just up the road. We're outnumbered, but I have a plan. You got here just in time. First, we're going to take out their sentry, then we'll situate ourselves overlooking the camp. Next, you'll infiltrate the position and get their attention, while we hit them with a barrage of arrows. With a bit of luck, we'll catch them Good. There's a sentry patrolling the hill. We'll go in quiet and drop in with a combined arrow barrage. Keep low, fire on my word. Fire! All right. You infiltrate their camp, we'll cover you from the ridge. Good luck.
ground with your blood.
Shoot you down!
Got it.
We make quite the team, eh? I'll stay. Who do you think killed more rebels? You or me? You're still alive. Can't. Need to kill another of Ulfric's boys.
Waiting. The insufferable waiting.
Good work. I'll send some men with a wagon to collect the prize. We can use the weapons here, and I'll pass on the coin to Solitude. Your objective is Fort Greenwall. Meet the soldiers preparing for the attack, then join them in wiping out the rebels. Once you prevail, we will garrison the fort. Well, soldier, are you up to the task? I knew I could count on you, soldier.
Damn you! Mercy! Die, dog! Hate!
Right. End it.
Be careful. Pull back.
I can just...
This what you want?
You prepared to die.
That's all you've got?
I'll kill you if I have to.
Need something? You can sell off that junk at...
Taking control of the... There's not much up there. But if we can regain Winterhold, our proximity to... You're needed in Winterhold. Report to our hidden camp there. For the Emperor.
Got to thinking. Maybe I'm the Dragonborn. Don't know it yet. Now I remember. You're the new member of the Hail, companion.
The winking skeevers got warm beds.
Taking the Pale gives us another port in Dawnstar and puts us within striking distance of Windhelm. That should make Ulfric a bit more cautious, huh?
You're that one from the college. Heard about you.
Hjalmarch is an important buffer zone between the rebel forces and the capital. Ulfric will try to break through at some point.
Favor the bow, eh? I'm a swordman myself.
Never should have come here.
The General, your objective is Fort Kostov. The rebels are keeping some of our men prisoner there. I aim to turn that into an advantage. I've sent men to scout out the area. You are to meet them, find a way to slip in, free our men, and take over the fort. They won't be expecting an attack from the inside. This won't be easy, but that's why I'm sending you. Think you can handle it? Good. Make it happen, soldier.
waiting.
Hey there.
Insufferable waiting.
Can you believe this place? So cold my breath turns to icicles. What are we even doing up here? Guess Tullius wants to make sure everything is locked down before launching a serious campaign for East March. Anyway, I'm glad you're here. We're outnumbered again, more so than when we took that wagon. But if we work together, we can pull this off. There's a grate outside the wall. Looks like it used to be buried in snow. I don't think they know it's there. From the look of it, I bet it leads straight into the prison. I need you to sneak in there and free our men, killing anyone inside as you go. Once you've rescued the prisoners, head out to the courtyard. We'll stand guard out here and rush in as soon as we hear fighting. You should wait until nightfall before trying to sneak in. Talos preserve you.
Can't wait to kill another Volfric's boys.
Let's teach these bad...
It's a lesson.
All right. Last but not least, let's go.
Great work. Keep an eye out for Stormcloak spies.
They say Ulfric Stormcloak murdered the High King with his voice, shouting him apart.
Now that we have Winterhold, I can garrison some troops there until I'm ready to march on Windhelm. I have come to rely heavily upon you. It is only fitting that you join the upper echelon. I am hereby elevating you to the rank of legate. On behalf of the Empire and myself, please accept this gift along with your new rank. Congratulations. You've little time to glory in your accomplishments. We're gathering our final assault on Windhelm. Report to our camp in Eastmarch.
There are stories about you, and dark tidings in Dawnstar.
Keep an eye out for Stormcloak spies.
The General... Your objective is the enemy-held fort. Meet the soldiers preparing for the attack. Then join them in wiping out the rebels. Once you prevail, we will garrison the fort. Well, soldier, are you up to the task? I knew I could count on you, soldier.
This what you want?
Something to report? I am a loyal citizen.
We're taking the city! Meet the soldiers gathering for the attack! Move it! We're taking the city! Meet the soldiers gathering for the attack! Move it!
What the... Those like to...
To deliver the final blow to the Stormcloak Rebellion. You have all fought bravely and sacrificed much to bring us to this point. Behind the walls of his castle. But we will fight our way in and drag him out through the rubble to face justice. Because this is the end for them. The Stormcloaks will fight like cornered rats. They will be fierce and crafty. But they are no match for Legionnaires. You are the best and the brightest warriors in Tamriel. Professional soldiers. Fearless and devastating. The Emperor will be paying close attention to what happens here today. Men who distinguish themselves will be well rewarded. Everyone with me! For the Empire! killing you. How do you feel about dying?
That's your best. That's your best.
I've seen dogs, no. Die, dog! Ulfric Stormcloak, you are guilty of insurrection, murder of Imperial citizens.
Make it quick.
Who's there?
Go.
Ready to give up?
Well, Frick, you can't escape from me this time. Any last requests before I send you to wherever you people go when you die?
Sovngarde, sir.
Right. Well?
Let the Dragonborn be the one to do it. It'll make for a better song.
Song or not, I just want it done. Here, use my sword to do it. I made sure to sharpen it for the occasion.
Talos be with you.
What was that, Legate?
Nothing. Just saying goodbye.
Well, the men will be expecting...
Runwolf.
Oh, and Legate.
Yes, I've sent men to protect him.
It's
and
been
bring
an
him
honor
here.
to have you at my
Windhelm
side.
will need a government
as a
victory
token
if
of
we
my
are to prevent
appreciation.
More violence.
The Legion will be staying here for quite some time. I don't expect there to be any further violence. Ulfric is dead and his army destroyed. There's not much more I could ask of you. The gods, however, I suspect, may have plans for you elsewhere. That said, Stormcloak true believers are still operating out of hidden military camps in the hills. If you encounter any on your travels, kill them. With luck, they'll soon lose heart and return to their homes and families. If not, we'll be forced to put them all to the sword. Go on, get out of here.
His head will be sent to...
Don't think twice before coming back. Here, that...
Now I remember. You're the new member of the Companions.
Keep an eye out for wolves if you're headed up the path to High Hrothgar.
So, a Dragonborn appears at this moment in the turning of the age. We will see if you truly have the gift. Show us, Dragonborn. Let us taste of your voice. I am Master Angir. I speak for the Greybeards. Now, tell me, Dragonborn, why have you come here? We are honored to welcome a Dragonborn to High Hrothgar. We will do our best to teach you how to use your gift in fulfillment of your destiny. That is for you to discover. We can show you the way, but not your destination. You have shown that you are Dragonborn. You have the inborn gift. But do you have the discipline and temperament to follow the path laid out for you? That remains to be seen. Without training, you have already taken the first steps towards projecting your voice into a thum, a shout. Now let us see if you are willing and able to learn. When you shout, you speak in the language of dragons. Thus, your dragon blood gives you an inborn ability to learn words of power. All shouts are made up of 3 words of power. As you master each word, your shout will become progressively stronger. Master Einarth will now teach you Ro, a second word in unrelenting force. Ro means balance in the dragon tongue. Combine it with Fus, force, to focus your thumb more sharply. Ro. Learning a word of power is only the first thing. You must unlock its meaning through constant practice in order to use it in a shout. Well, that is how the rest of us learn shouts. As Dragonborn, you can absorb a slain dragon's life force and knowledge directly. As part of your initiation, Master Einarth will allow you to tap into his understanding of Ro. Use your unrelenting force shout to strike the targets as they appear. Well done. Again. You learn quickly. Once more. Impressive. Your thumb is precise. You show great promise, Dragonborn. We will perform your next trial in the courtyard. Follow Master Bori. now see how you learn a completely new shout. Master Bori will teach you Wold, which means whirlwind. Wold! You must hear the word within yourself. Project it into a thing. Approach Master Bori and he will gift you his knowledge of Wold. Now we will see how quickly you can shoot. Master Wolfgar will demonstrate Whirlwind Sprint. Then it will be your turn. Master Bori. X. Wood. Now, your turn. Stand next to me. Master Bori will open the gate. Use your whirlwind sprint to pass through before it closes. X. Wood. Now! Your quick mastery of a new Thum is astonishing. I'd heard the stories of the abilities of Dragonborn, but to see it for myself... You are now ready for your last trial. Retrieve the horn of Jürgen Windcaller, our founder, from his tomb in the ancient fane of Ustengrav. Remain true to the way of the voice. You will return. Wind, guide.
Oh.
What? Ah! What? Ah!
You there. You're the one they call Dragonborn. Your lies fall on deaf ears, deceiver. The true Dragonborn comes. You are but his shadow. When Lord Mirak appears, all shall bear witness. None shall stand to oppose him.
Try not to set any fire, all right?
Huh?
Keep an eye out for trouble.
You're that visitor been
It's only
poking
a matter
around.
of time.
Attic room, eh? Well, we don't have an attic room, but you can have the one on the left. Make yourself at home.
I don't think Rika even knows my name. Probably because I'm not the Dragonborn.
So you're the Dragonborn I've been hearing so much about. I think you're looking for this. We need to talk. Follow me. Close the door. Now we can talk. The Greybeards seem to think you're the Dragonborn. I hope they're right. Surprised? I guess I'm getting pretty good at my harmless innkeeper act. Good. The whole point of being in hiding is to appear to be someone you're not. It was the only way I could make sure it wasn't a Thalmor trap. I am not your enemy. I already gave you the horn. I'm actually trying to help you. I just need you to hear me out. Like I said in my note, I've heard that you might be Dragonborn. I'm part of a group that's been looking for you. Well, someone like you, for a very long time. If you really are Dragonborn, that is. Before I tell you any more, I need to make sure I can trust you. I shouldn't let you walk out of here knowing what you know. But I guess even my paranoia has its limits. You know where to find me when you change your mind. Because you will. You have to. I'm part of a group that's been looking for you. Well, someone like you, for a very long time. If you really are Dragonborn, that is. Before I tell you any more, I need to make sure I can trust you. If you don't trust me, you were a fool to walk in here in the first place. I knew the Greybeards would send you there if they thought you were Dragonborn. They're nothing if not predictable. When you showed up here, I knew you were the one the Greybeards sent, and not some Thalmor plant. Yes, we're very old enemies. And if my suspicions are correct, they might have something to do with the dragons returning. But that isn't important right now. What is important is that you might be Dragonborn. We remember what... I shouldn't let you walk out. But I guess even my parent... Dragons aren't just coming back. They're coming back to life. They weren't gone somewhere for all these years. They were dead, killed off centuries ago by my predecessors. Now something's happening to bring them back to life, and I need you to help me stop it. I know they are. I visited their ancient burial mounds and found them empty, and I figured out where the next one will come back to life. We're going to go there, and you're going to kill that dragon. If we succeed, I'll tell you anything you want to know. Kynes Grove. There's an ancient dragon burial near there. If we can get there before it happens, maybe we'll learn how to stop it. I need to get into my traveling gear. Give me a minute and I'll be ready. That's better. Let's get on the road to Kynes Grove.
Retrieved the horn of Jörgen Windcaller. Well done. You have now passed all the trials. Come with me. It is time for us to recognize you formally as Dragonborn. You are ready to learn the final word of unrelenting force. Da, which means push. Together, this shout is much more powerful. Use it wisely. Master Wolfgar will now gift you with his knowledge of You have completed your training, Dragonborn. We would speak to you. Stand between us and prepare yourself. Few can withstand the unbridled voice of the Greybeards, but you are ready. You have tasted the voice of the Greybeards and passed through unscathed. High Hrothgar is open to you.